everybody, welcome to another Muddy Reviews. Today we're checking out a cool product that definitely falls in the category of LARPing smarter and not harder. We're going to be checking out some stuff from the company Bodyarmor Vent. Before I go any further though, I have to let you know, I did not buy these products from Bodyarmor Vent. They were actually given to me to review from Bodyarmor Vent by this fine gentleman named Tony. And I really appreciate you, sir, for letting me check your products out and do some reviewing on them. I've got a couple different versions of their stuff here. I do have a version that is on a friend's plate carrier, his K19. That is a pre-made version. We're going to look at that. He actually bought that himself, and he's been running it. He runs actually that on not that one, but multiple versions of it on every plate carrier he owns. So let's get into it. All right, so I have this chunk left right here. This is called a half sheet. As you can see, there's a big piece missing. It's because I cut it out, which we'll look at in a second. Let's move that. And the half sheet sits at about 21 by 13, so 21 this way, 13 that way. You double those numbers, that gives you the size of a full sheet. When you get one of these, you're going to get it folded up in this bag right here. This is the B24 Custom Fit Kit, half sheet. You're going to get this considerable, generous amount of adhesive hook. That is going to be how you're going to set it up on a plate carrier. You basically cut the pieces you need to size. You sticky them into whatever item you're running, chest rig, plate carrier, whatever, and then you adhere the Bodyarmor vent to it, which you'll see in a moment. I also have this custom wedge vent for inside the waistband holsters. This is a 6x4 custom kit. Got it on this holster here. I've actually been carrying it with my Glock, and I found it to be very comfortable, and it did what it says to do. It helped wick some of the moisture away from inside my waistband and added a little bit of padding, which made carrying just skosh more comfortable. So I do like that. Thanks a lot. They gave me a couple of these to mess with. I put it on the one. I still got the other one to try out on a different holster. They have a nice instruction sheet. It goes over everything. It tells you kind of what to do, what not to do, and how to get the best out of your product. One thing they make sure to reiterate is do not melt or burn the cut edges of the fabric, because it's bonded to the foam and it's not going to unravel. And two, measure twice, cut once. I kind of didn't do that, but I'll explain what I did do. So I wanted Bodyarmor Vent on this chest rig right here. This is my repro of the Haley Strategic Heavy that I've been running for a while now, and I've enjoyed it. I've been enjoying it quite a bit, actually. But one thing I didn't like is it could get a little warm and make my midsection swampy. So enter Bodyarmor Vent. I cut my section off of my half sheet. And because my rig already has hook Velcro under here, I didn't have to cut any sections of, pardon me, the provided hook Velcro. Oh man, my lungs hurt now. My wife just cut the yard and I'm allergic to grass. Fantastic. Anyway, I can just hook it to the hook Velcro. One side of the Bodyarmor Vent material is like a nice, soft, what's the word I'm looking for? Like loop. Felty type material, and the other side is kind of like a polyester type material. This is the side that's going to be close to your body. As you can see, it's got these nice grooves and channels in it and holes. That's to aid with helping airflow and getting that moisture off your body and evaporating properly. Dogs have discovered the cat. Off your body properly, so that way you can cool off easier and faster. And I find that to be very true running this with this chest rig. It added just a little more padding for comfort. Not that that really mattered, but it's nice. And it did do exactly what it advertised. It added more airflow, and I noticed I was considerably cooler when running around with it, but I was also not nearly as sweaty, which was fantastic. I am in the great state of Texas. It is Satan's taint here. It's already in the beginning of spring, and we're pushing the mid to high 80s now for highs. Hello, cat. She's running from the dogs. Pardon the intrusion, fellas. It is one of those things where I don't want to die when I'm playing airsoft, but I still want to get out there and mess around. And Bodyarmor Vent has made that so much easier. Now, I'm going to show you a really cool item Bodyarmor Vent has by bringing out my buddy's K19. So this piece of kit is a pre-cut setup for your plate bags to go underneath them. This one is 9x11. And again, this was not provided. This actually is a friend of mine's. He bought this from Bodyarmor Vent. And this is the 9x11 medium-sized Bodyarmor Vent plate. How he has it is he has the Velcro that you get when you get these. Just sticky Velcroed into his Agilite, his K19. and then he has it pushed down and it mates on there. It doesn't come off easily. It's never been an issue. He hasn't noticed it shifting when he plays. I didn't notice any shifting on mine, but I have a much bigger hook field, so I wouldn't imagine it would. But even with the small bits that you saw that he cut and placed, it stays where it needs to be. Bodyarmor Vent is a sponsor for Kinetic Impact, so I've seen them a lot at their events. That's how I actually ended up getting in touch with Tony, was through them and through one of their events. I was there, and we had a long conversation, and then he was like, hey, would you like to take a couple pieces to review? And I was like, that would be rad. So if you've been to one of their events at D14, there's a high chance you may have won, if you won a raffle, a set of Bodyarmor Vent, because they always are providing them as prizes, because they're a great company, and they really believe in spreading the gospel of comfort and keeping people cool, and they do support airsoft, and I think that's pretty rad. But these plates are great. They do come in a medium and a large size, and they work just like the other material as advertised. Now, if you are local to Dallas-Fort Worth, D14 player, you can buy half sheets and full sheets of Bodyarmor Vent material like this at the bunker, the Kinetic Impact Airsoft Bunker at D14. Hell, you might even see me there, and you can buy them from me. If not, you can get them directly from Bodyarmor Vent's website. I'm going to put a link in the description below to where you can grab those if you want to check them out. I highly recommend it. This stuff is really comfortable. It is a game changer when it comes to helping mitigate heat buildup underneath kit and equipment. I would have loved to have run Bodyarmor Vent when I was in Iraq. It would have made all that time under plate carriers and flaks just that much more comfortable during training, like in North Carolina and Virginia in the summer when it's hot and humid, as well as in Iraq when it was just stupid hot. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. As always, man, get out there, play some airsoft, be a bunch of dorks, LARP smarter, which Bodyarmor Vent absolutely is, not harder, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the field. Peace.